Whoops. This place is huge. Jesus. Let's see what this. Ooh, peck the kitty. Oh. I'm glad I can do that. Okay, so there's loot and gear and stuff. There's this tiny upgrade. Challenges. Quest. What is this? Is that a... Why is that in the bathroom? Oh, for the freaking... I think I remember.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh.
Revelio.
I'm so confused. Maybe I'll learn about those in a little bit. Let's see, charm class.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello,
Here for the
I am
bong.
Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
Well, I think I can tell you.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
I wasn't here, mofo.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay, why don't they all remember? What the heck?
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
This guy's cool. I like him.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
What are we doing out here? Whoa. Oh, can I do minor constructions and stuff, or?
don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
Why? Let somebody else do it.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and
Close
relinquish
the
your
target.
charm
Press the
at the
R2
last
and press
possible
the sound
moment.
button to carry.
Now,
Okay.
think of this
Fully
like
target. Press
gobstones,
the
if
button
you will.
again to
But
see
instead of
faster.
throwing the marbles
Okay.
out, you are summoning them toward you. Excellent. Good. Not to worry. Splendid!
Oh. Wow.
Happens to the
No.
best of us.
Alright, just for a second.
That's it!
Okay, that's
Very
cool.
good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
I have to
Come
go
on up.
against.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I gotta get blue.
Go.
Very good.
Yeah, that's right. Whoa.
Well done. Let us see this.
Whoa, tied game. No. Oh, too much.
Excellent. Good
Maybe
throw
not.
there.
Tied. Don't make me do it again.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What'd you just do? Ah.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Bull.
There we go.
Nope. Ah.
Don't lose your composure.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm failing on the tutorial.
That is how it's done.
Wait a second. No.
Do not be discouraged. Be sharp.
I'm sucking. I'm just gonna go.
Splendid. Very good, both of you. Well done.
Yeah, but I just failed so bad.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Yeah, just like everything else.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school
Wow.
in the world. So yes,
I didn't even know that.
bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
I hope we get to go there. That sounds cool.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone
No
at
wand,
Wagadu
huh?
uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Okay, that's
It's
cool.
nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
You
next
don't
time.
even know. How'd you know that? You didn't even look at him. Alright, well, I gotta get off for a little bit, so how do I save? Oh, I have to go. Really? Maybe after.
So inclined. A word, if you would.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
It won't work on
I
here.
trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. Cool. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna have to be getting off here. So thanks for watching, guys. If anybody ever sees this. Alright, and we're back. I need to go do. I don't know if this is gonna be in the first episode or the next one.
I can't believe she's seen a Thestral.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Yeah, right, I suck.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
There's a kitty. Says. I'm not trying to do puzzles when I haven't even unlocked anything, really. See, there's so much stuff. Hit the mouse Patronus. Alright, let's go to class.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
Huh.
It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
The best weapon.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Oh, you're gonna be levitating stuff, huh?
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Now, the basic cast.
Shield breaker.
Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Protego! Stupid Protego!
Complicated saves. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
What are you doing? This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a bit blood. Stupid!
All my students for the steps. I do enjoy my duel. Use the basic cast when your opponent's power is down.
Combat smoothly. Pretty sure it's gonna get really fun with a bunch of different powers and stuff.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was
Yeah,
certainly good
whoop your
practice.
booty.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Oh, I didn't mean to say
Fair
that.
enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive
Yeah,
and
hell yeah, I'll do that.
unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
I'm
Look for
telling you
Luke and
right now, it
Brattleby near the
wasn't
clock
luck.
tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Okay, hold on. Didn't I say something about didn't I say there's like quest or something at the Black Flags?
I used to enjoy flying.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Revelio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
But my father worked at the ministry.
Oh, cool.
Obviously, we're an important family.
My father once nearly died on
Man, this seems... Ooh, a page.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Lumos.
What to do? Grab it, obviously.
Professor Weasley is a marvelous teacher.
Revelio.
He never requires us to write more riches than art.
What are you up to now?
Wow.
I think there were doxy eggs as well. But surely those were curdle.
The heck?
Used to like transfiguration.
Gregory the Smarmy.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
This is awesome.
Broomsticks are going out of style, I think. So many other ways to travel now.
was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Circles roll. Dark Souls dodge. Nice. I didn't see that page up there.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the
Why would I
location
not tell
depicted
her?
in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a
I
knack
mean, the
for
game
solving
told me how
riddles.
to do it, but no.
Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Yeah, sure. Astronomy, huh? That's wild.
Lumos.
Okay. Parkour.
Revelio.
There's all sorts of crazy stuff in here. It's somewhere around here. Hold on. Oh, this has got to be up here. Oh, yeah.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before
Oh,
I
there it is.
invented flu.
Lumos.
Are they always going to be relatively close, or? I don't know. This place is massive.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek. Please, Peas, you'll make me late. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar.
And peas, and he's like peeving them.
Revelio.
Oh, the Quidditch arena. Hey, this kind of makes me want to watch Harry Potter.
Make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Leviosa.
Oh. What the heck?
Revelio.
Okay. Oops. So stupid.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you,
That's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad
Yeah, he
duelist
didn't
either.
even. Oh, he hit
Imagine
me a
it's
couple
quite
times.
something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yeah.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Yeah.
Get me in the ring.
With my hat.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Kind of reminds me of Oogie Boogie.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Oh, I gotta get so used to that.
Lumos. Accio. Leviosa.
Expulso. Expulso.
Lumos. Lumos.
Yeah, boy.
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought.
Yeah, I almost freaking died.
Hope to see you back here again.
The heck? No, there we go.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Yeah, sure. Tinker is here. Yeah, I don't understand these.
Revelio. Lumos.
Levioso. I barely saw that. Another kitty. Gotta always pet the kitties.
Tired of finding partially transfigured items about the classroom.
Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Ooh.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Oops, I'm dead. Just shoot her.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley
Especially
mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting reparo in no time.
Yeah.
I'll start on the task right away,
As
Professor.
long as it gets me better looking, I gotta change something. I can't handle that outfit. Let's see if I can, like, change the aesthetics of the hat and stuff. Alright, we'll just go around looking at this and
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, Your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Alright, so I get these. Okay.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.